Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Affirm Opulence podcast. We're on episode 7 now, and you know what that means. Another deep dive into Wallace Wattles, the science of getting rich, to help you manifest an amazing life.
That's right. We're going to be breaking down chapter 7 today, all about gratitude. This is a big one because, Wattles says gratitude is like a crucial step on the path to achieving true abundance.
Okay, I'm intrigued. I'm all about feeling thankful. But how does that connect to wealth? Fill me in.
You're not the only one who wonders about that. Most people think of gratitude as just feeling good, but Wattles takes it a step further, right? He describes it as like this fundamental principle, like a force that connects us to what he calls the formless substance.
Formless substance.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're getting deep. What is that exactly?
Well, think of it like the source of everything in the universe. It's like this boundless energy field, and it's constantly creating and responding to our thoughts. So the key is learning how to align ourselves with it.
Okay, I'm starting to see the bigger picture here. But how does gratitude fit into all of this?
Well, gratitude is kind of like tuning your radio to the right frequency so you can receive what you want. It's about recognizing and appreciating all the good that's already present in your life. And when you do that, you're shifting your mental state to one of abundance, and that naturally attracts more abundance.
So it's not just about feeling thankful, it's about recognizing the good to attract more good.
Yeah, exactly. It's about recognizing that you're already connected to this source of limitless potential. And gratitude is what amplifies that connection, allowing you to receive more easily.
This makes me think of that quote from Wattles. He said, "We are thinking substance, and thinking substance always takes the form of that which it thinks about."
Yeah, that's a powerful quote, and it really underscores how important our thoughts are. Because, a mind that's filled with gratitude is naturally focused on the positive. And when you focus on the positive, what do you attract? More positivity.
You attract more positivity.
Right.
So if we dwell on lack or what we don't have, we're actually blocking our ability to receive.
You got it. Complaining, focusing on negativity, that's like shutting off the flow of abundance. Gratitude, on the other hand, is what opens the floodgates.
Okay, this all makes so much sense. But it brings up another question. Wattles talks about acknowledging the good we already have. Why is that so important?
Because, think about it, when you fail to acknowledge the good things in your life, it's like saying to the universe, hey, I don't really need or appreciate what you're giving me, It's like rejecting a gift before you even open it.
Right.
And Wattles even shares those stories about people who are successful in other areas of life, but they struggle financially because they lack gratitude.
Yeah, I remember those stories.
He makes it clear that no matter what you achieve externally, if you don't have that inner foundation of gratitude, it's almost impossible to build lasting wealth.
It's a good reminder that true wealth isn't just about money. It's about an overall feeling of abundance in all areas of life. And that starts with being grateful for what we already have.
100%. It's about feeling content and recognizing that you already have everything you need to thrive. And from that place of abundance, you can open yourself up to receive even more.
This ties into the idea of faith too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A grateful heart expects good things, and that expectation fuels faith.
Exactly. You hit the nail on the head. Because without gratitude, it's hard to maintain that unwavering belief in a positive outcome, right? And if your faith is weak, your ability to attract the abundance you desire weakens too.
So we need to be grateful for everything, big or small.
That's the idea. Wattles even goes so far as to say we should be grateful for things that might seem negative at first.
Really?
He argues that every experience, even the challenging ones, contributes to our growth in some way.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
How can we be grateful for things that cause us pain or frustration?
It's about shifting our perspective. Remember what we talked about with thinking substance. Instead of fixating on the negative, try finding a sliver of gratitude within that experience. Maybe it taught you a valuable lesson or gave you an opportunity for growth.
So it's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about seeking the positive takeaway, even in the midst of difficult situations.
Exactly. And it's interesting because Wattles specifically mentions things like plutocrats, trust magnates, captains of industry, and politicians as things we should be grateful for.
Hold on, really? Why those?
Well, this is where Wattles' perspective gets really intriguing. He suggests that these figures, regardless of our opinions about their methods, have played a role in shaping our world.
So we can acknowledge their impact without necessarily condoning their actions.
Precisely. He's encouraging us to see the bigger picture, to recognize the interconnectedness of things, and to appreciate the complex systems that allow us to pursue wealth. Now, this doesn't mean we ignore any ethical concerns, of course. It simply means we try to see things from a broader perspective.
That's definitely a new way of looking at it for me. It's like finding a higher understanding, even when things seem unfair or frustrating.
And that's the beauty of gratitude, right? It allows us to transcend those limited viewpoints and tap into a much larger, more abundant flow of energy.
This is really making me rethink my whole approach to gratitude.
That's what we're here for.
But now, the big question is, how do we translate all of this to actionable steps? How can our listeners actually use these principles to create powerful affirmations?
That's a great question, and it leads us right into the heart of our podcast. We want to give our listeners practical tools to apply these concepts to their own lives. So how can we use gratitude to create affirmations that actually work?
Okay, I'm ready.
Well, the beauty of gratitude is that it lends itself perfectly to affirmations. It's a feeling we can cultivate, strengthen, and express through words.
So what are some specific affirmations that we can use to really tap into the power of gratitude?
Oh, there are tons of possibilities, but here are a few to get you started. You could try affirming, "I am deeply grateful for all the abundance in my life," or "I am thankful for the opportunities that come my way each day," or even, "I am constantly attracting more wealth and prosperity into my life."
Those are great.
Yeah.
They're simple but powerful.
The key is to really feel the gratitude as you say these words. It's not about just, mindlessly reciting them. It's about embodying that feeling of thankfulness and truly appreciating all the good that's already present.
And from that place of gratitude, we can then open ourselves up to receive even more.
Exactly. It's about creating a magnetic force that draws abundance to you effortlessly.
I feel like we've only just scratched the surface of this whole gratitude thing, but it's already so insightful.
Oh, there's always more to explore. Let's just take a moment to reflect on what we've covered so far. What stands out to you the most?
What stands out to me the most is the idea that gratitude isn't just about feeling good. It's about fundamentally shifting our energy to align with the source of all abundance, that formless substance we talked about.
I love that. And it reminds us that we always have the power to choose what we focus on.
And by choosing gratitude, we're choosing to open ourselves up to limitless possibilities.
Beautifully said. And for our listeners out there, we want you to take this power of gratitude with you.
Yes, absolutely.
Here's a thought-provoking question to consider. What are you most grateful for right now? Take a moment to truly feel that gratitude and just see how it changes your energy. It's amazing how such a simple practice can have such a profound impact. And we'll be right back after a short break to delve deeper into this powerful concept. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Affirm Opulence podcast. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty energized after that discussion about gratitude. It's amazing how something so simple can be so powerful.
It really is. And the best part is anyone can cultivate gratitude, with just a little bit of effort. It's not something you're born with. It's a practice, a habit you develop over time.
That's encouraging to hear. So how do we actually build that gratitude habit? Because let's be real, life isn't always, sunshine and rainbows.
You're right. It's not about forcing yourself to feel grateful when you genuinely don't. It's about creating a practice that helps you tap into that feeling more easily. And one of the simplest ways to do that is by keeping a gratitude journal.
I've heard of gratitude journals, but I've always been kind of skeptical. Do they really make a difference? It seems so basic.
I know, it might seem simple, but the act of writing actually engages your mind in a different way. It helps to solidify those feelings of gratitude. And it also creates a record that you can revisit when you need a little boost.
So it's about actively acknowledging those things we often take for granted.
Yeah.
What else can we do to cultivate gratitude?
Another powerful practice is expressing gratitude directly to others. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you to a friend, or a compliment to a colleague, or even just a kind gesture to a stranger. Expressing gratitude outwardly actually amplifies its positive effects.
So it's not just about feeling grateful internally, it's about letting that gratitude flow outward and impact others.
Exactly. When you share your gratitude, you create this ripple effect of positivity that benefits both you and the people around you.
I love that. It's like gratitude is contagious.
Right.
Speaking of being influenced by others, do you think the company we keep impacts our ability to cultivate gratitude?
Oh, absolutely. Surrounding yourself with grateful people can make a huge difference. Their positive energy can be incredibly uplifting. On the flip side, being around people who constantly complain can really drain your energy and make it harder to see the good.
So choosing our company wisely is key.
Yeah.
We want people who inspire us to appreciate the good.
Exactly. It's about creating an environment that nurtures gratitude. And one final tip I would offer is to practice mindfulness.
Mindfulness. That's about being present in the moment, right? How does that connect to gratitude?
Well, when you're mindful, you're more attuned to the beauty and the abundance that's all around you, even the small things. Whether you're taking a walk in nature, savoring a delicious meal, or listening to music, mindfulness helps you appreciate the present moment.
That's such a great reminder to slow down and enjoy the little things.
Right.
And isn't that what gratitude is all about? Appreciating what we have right now.
You nailed it. Gratitude is about embracing the present moment with an open heart and a thankful spirit. And remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Some days will be easier than others, but the more we practice, the more natural it becomes.
And as we strengthen that gratitude muscle, we also strengthen our connection to the source of all abundance. You know, that formless substance we talked about earlier.
Precisely. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to a life filled with wealth, joy, and fulfillment.
This has been so insightful. It feels like we've gone beyond just understanding gratitude. We now have practical tools to integrate it into our lives.
That's what we aim for. But let's take a moment to hear from our listeners. We'd love to know what gratitude practices resonate with you. Share your insights with us on social media, and let's inspire each other.
That's a great idea. Let's create a community of gratitude. And speaking of taking action, let's move on to the part I know everyone's been waiting for, creating powerful affirmations.
Yes. Let's harness this understanding of gratitude and transform it into words that can shape our reality.
Okay, I'm ready for those affirmation gems. Give us the good stuff.
All right. Remember that affirmations are most effective when they're personal and specific. But to get you started, here are a few examples infused with the power of gratitude.
I'm all ears.
One powerful affirmation could be, I am overflowing with gratitude for all the blessings in my life. This acknowledges the abundance you already have and sets the stage to receive even more.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right.
It paints such a vivid picture of abundance.
Another one you could use is, I am grateful for the abundance that flows into my life effortlessly and continuously. This emphasizes ease and consistency, reinforcing the belief that you are always supported.
I love that one. It reminds us that we don't have to struggle for abundance. It flows naturally when we align with the right energy.
Exactly. And here's another one. I am deeply grateful for the opportunities that come my way each day. This shifts your focus to the possibilities that surround you, fostering a sense of excitement and expectancy.
That's so powerful.
Yeah.
It encourages us to stay open to those opportunities that might be hidden in plain sight.
You got it. And remember, you can adapt these affirmations to fit your specific desires and circumstances. The key is to infuse them with genuine feeling and repeat them regularly.
So it's not just about saying the words. It's about believing them with every fiber of our being.
Absolutely. When you combine gratitude with belief, you create an unstoppable force for manifestation.
I'm so excited for our listeners to experience the power of these affirmations. They really feel like game changers.
And remember, the more you practice gratitude and affirmations, the more natural and effective they become. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
And the stronger our gratitude muscle, the more abundance we attract into our lives.
Precisely. It's a beautiful cycle of positivity and growth.
I'm so glad we're having this conversation. It's inspiring, it's empowering. And before we wrap up, I'd love to hear your final thoughts on the power of gratitude and affirmations.
Well, for me, it all boils down to this. Gratitude is the foundation of abundance. It shifts our perspective, elevates our energy, and opens us up to receive the limitless gifts the universe has to offer.
Beautifully said.
Yeah.
And affirmations are the tools that help us solidify that gratitude and direct it towards our specific desires.
Exactly. When used together, gratitude and affirmations become a powerful force for creating the life we truly desire.
This has been such a transformative conversation. And I have a feeling our listeners are feeling inspired to take action. But before we sign off, any parting words of wisdom?
Yes, keep those affirmations flowing and those gratitude journals filled. You never know what amazing things are waiting just around the corner.
That's such a great reminder. So until next time, keep practicing gratitude, keep affirming your desires, and keep believing in the power of the universe to deliver your dreams. Thanks for tuning in.
And thank you for joining us on this journey of abundance.
Welcome back to the Affirm Opulence podcast. Before the break, we were talking about crafting those gratitude-infused affirmations.
Yeah, we shared a few examples, but let's dive a little deeper into how to create affirmations that really resonate, on a deeper level.
Okay, yeah. What are the essential ingredients? What makes them work?
Well, the most important thing is to state your affirmations in the present tense. So instead of saying, I will be grateful for, you say, I am grateful for.
So we're speaking as if what we desire is already happening.
Exactly, because the universe responds to our energy in the now. When you affirm in the present tense, you're aligning your vibration with what you want to manifest.
That's pretty powerful when you think about it. It's like we're shifting our energy to match our desired reality.
Another key point is to keep your affirmations positive. Focus on what you want, not on what you don't want.
Okay, so like instead of saying I am no longer struggling financially, we should say I am attracting abundance and prosperity into my life.
Precisely. Because, the universe doesn't register negatives. So when we dwell on what we don't want, we inadvertently give it more energy.
That's a great reminder.
Yes.
It's about focusing on the positive and letting go of the negative.
And just as important is to make your affirmations personal and specific. The more you connect with them emotionally, the more potent they become.
Okay, so instead of just saying like, I am grateful for abundance, I could say something like, I am so grateful for the abundance that allows me to travel the world and experience all its beauty.
Exactly. The more details you add, the more real it feels to your subconscious mind. It's like painting a vivid picture of what you desire.
It's like we're creating a blueprint for the universe to follow.
Yes, exactly. And don't forget to infuse your affirmations with emotion. Really feel the gratitude as you say them.
So it's not just about reciting words, it's about embodying the feeling behind them.
Precisely. The more emotion you invest, the stronger the affirmation becomes. It's about channeling that heartfelt gratitude into the words you speak.
This is so helpful. I feel like I'm finally starting to understand the nuances of crafting affirmations that really work.
And remember, it's all about practice. The more you use affirmations, the more natural and effective they'll become. As with everything, consistency is key.
And as we master this practice, we invite our listeners to share their experiences with us. What affirmations have worked for you? Let's learn from each other and create this collective wave of positive manifestation.
That's a fantastic idea. Let's build a community of abundance and support.
Absolutely. As we wrap up this episode, let's revisit that thought-provoking question we posed earlier. What are you most grateful for right now?
Take a moment to truly savor that feeling of gratitude. Allow it to fill you with joy and appreciation.
Because when we live from a place of gratitude, everything changes. We attract more abundance, more joy, and more fulfillment into our lives.
That's the true power of gratitude. It's the foundation for a truly opulent life.
We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into Chapter 7 of The Science of Getting Rich. And until next time, keep those affirmations flowing and keep those gratitude journals filled.
See you in our next episode as we continue to explore the principles of abundance and create the lives of our dreams.